All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining in tonight. We're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. And I just want to say a special thanks to all of you who are tuning in tonight on this special broadcast. Tonight, getting ready to have my pregame show of Colorado versus Texas Tech. Got a special guest going to join me in tonight later on, around about the 9:15 hour. That's Mr. Life and Football himself, Colin Moore. He will be joining us tonight for about 30 to 40 minutes. One thing I ask that you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or whenever I drop a video. Will y'all do that for me? I appreciate y'all for doing that. Y'all are so nice. And I appreciate that. But hey, we're going to have a good show tonight. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I want you to participate in the chat also. How do I want you to do that? Around about 30 more minutes, you put a question down in the chat for Colin Moore, Mr. Life of Football, that you would like for me to ask him, and we will get it on the air for you tonight. Can y'all do that for me? I appreciate y'all. Y'all all right with me. So before we move on, I want to say hello to Miss Phyllis Smith. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. And always my dog, Miss Jones. Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you tuning in. I really do. All right. Listen. We got a big game coming up on tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Right? Now, some key things going to have to happen for Colorado to win. And I'm going to let you know what are some key things, and I'm going to discuss it with Colin Moore when he come on air around about, I think he got about 12 more minutes, right? Check this out. It's going to start up front, y'all, in the trenches. Yes, it's going to start up front in the trenches on that offensive line. That offensive line must protect to this game. Now, I know you're looking at Texas Tech not being a pass rushing team, right? But I'm telling you, they're going to scheme up some stuff to put some pressure on Shedeur. They are. They're going to go back and look at those tapes. The team that gave trouble to Colorado, Kansas State, all right, North Dakota State. They're going to look at the film work of those games and try to put a defensive plan together, because I'm telling you, they got to put pressure on Shedeur. You cannot let Shedeur just sit back there and throw that football. If they do, Shedeur going to end up throwing for 400 to 500 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns. So you got to get Shedeur off his game. That's the only way Texas Tech going to beat him. That's the only way, because they don't match up with Colorado wide receivers. And if Colorado get off to a good start with this running game, it's gonna be a long day for Texas Tech, y'all. I'm sorry. I know people are saying Texas Tech is a good team, but to me, I mean, I ain't disrespecting them, but they're not a good team to me. They're just not. Now, the team that I'm kind of worried about, and I know I'm moving a little bit forward, is going to be Kansas. Kansas is going. I had told you first part of the season in the preseason. I had them down for a loss for Kansas. I don't see how Kansas play. If you go back and look at their records so far this year, don't judge them by that. Judge them by the score of the game. They just like Colorado were last year. The only game that they were losing by, about 4 to 6 or 7 points every time they lose. That's it. So that's why I'm saying Colorado got to win this game. It's a must game tomorrow, and I believe they can win. Matter of fact, I know they're gonna win, but they got to come out fast, y'all. They just got to come out fast. Got to come out fast on the offensive side of the ball and also the defensive side of the ball. Can't be giving up them runs, that quarterback run, and we can't be giving up runs that running back. They got a running back. They have a running back every game so far. A 100, he don't gain 100 yards in each game he don't play. You says that? Go back and look at the records. He have gained 100 yards in every game he don't play so far. So they got to stop the run. We gonna stop the run. We got Barnes, we got Block Billy, we got them all. So we can stop the run. I ain't worried about stopping the run. We gonna stop that run. My thing is, we got to get pressure on that quarterback. We must put pressure on the quarterback. And I think we're going to do that too. I just do. Colorado is set up pretty. They set up pretty to win this game. All they got to do is go out and take care of business, which I know they are. So, some key players going to have to show up this game. That offensive line, especially when we run the ball, right? Now, when we look at our offensive line, Villalobos like to switch them out and in, right? So he's trying to find the best combination that's playing well together for this game coming up, right? He got that's his responsibility. He got to find the right combination. He got to find the right. Y'all, bear with me. I'm having a little technical difficulty. Well, I got it right now. But like I say, he got to find the right combination on that offensive line to go out there to do what Coach Prime wanted him to do, and we want him to do. And that's dominant in the trenches. When you start on the left side of our offense, Jordan C. And when you look at Tyler Brown, if they go that route, or they might go with Justin Mayers, that's your dual blind side. And it's going to be the most important part of the defense, of the offense for Colorado. Because what Colorado been struggling with on the offensive line is those defenses stunts. For some reason, between the center, the guards, and the tackles, they having trouble with the stunts from the defensive side of the other team. Now, if we get that down pat and limit the sacks on Shedeur, oh, it's over. It's over. I'll tell you, it's over. It's over. I like our chance. Real good. Real well against Texas Tech. What's up, Timo? Yeah, Tyler Brown's on defense. I think he's gonna play both ways, Simo. He's gonna play both ways. What's going on, Alan? On this Friday, my brother. Yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna come out good. But the key is we got to start off fast, which I think we're gonna do. I really do. I think we're gonna start off fast. I think we're gonna start off fast, and something that we need to do start off fast, and we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. On the water side, want to cut up with me tonight. But like I say, I think we're gonna start off fast. I know we're gonna start off fast. I expect us to start off fast, and it should be a good night. It should be a good evening on tomorrow. Now, the key thing on the offensive side, like I said, we got to protect you, right? And we also got to run the ball. Now, in the midst of that, we got to get Jimmy Horn Jr. off fast. We got to get him off fast. I can't wait to get Colin up here and talk to him about it. The offense coordinator, he got to get Jimmy Horn Jr. off fast, just like he did the last game. There ain't gonna be no excuse. We got to get him off fast so we can keep him engaged the whole game. Because we get Jimmy Horn off Jr. off fast, it gonna open up everything else better for Travis, the Jonte, and the rest of the wide receiver group. It is. Will Shepard gonna have a good game if they get Jimmy Horn Jr. off fast. Because he the fastest wide receiver we got. Now, LaJonte is the quickest one we got, but Jimmy Horn Jr. gonna be a game changer. Travis gonna be Travis. I ain't worried about that. My thing is to get Jimmy Horn Jr. off fast, and the whole offense will run smooth. Then we got to get that running game going. I hope and I'm praying that Coach Prime and the offense coordinator don't abandon the run. That's why I'm saying we got to start off fast. Because one thing I noticed about Colorado, when the score is tied, or they down by 3 or 4 or 5 in the pass or touchdown, they panic. They want to throw. That's why I'm saying it's important. It's crucial. It's imperative that this offensive line go out there and dominate and get this running game off early. We don't have to jump on them fast. Slowly march that football down on the first possession and score. That'll take pressure off everybody, the offense and the defense, if they score first. If Colorado's jump out there first and score first, it'll take the entire pressure off Colorado football team. I'm a firm believer in that. It'll take the pressure off the coaching staff. It'll take the pressure off the players. It'll take the pressure off the fans and everybody if they jump out there and score first. And then the defense got to come out there and do their part. Stopping the run going to be the number one thing on our defense side of the ball for Colorado. Got to get out there and stop the run. Stop the run. He's a good running back. He ain't no small running back. He's a big running back, but he's patient. If you look at his videotape, this guy is patient. He's just like this running back from Kansas State was. He patient. He skipped. He hopped when he jumped through the offensive line. And I'm telling you, he can run that football. Those linebackers for Colorado, the danger zone guys, Benton and Hill Green, they going to have to be patient and wait. Yes, they got to read first and then attack. Don't run up in there first on no guard or no tackle. Don't do that this game. Read and then attack. Because they're going to play an important role for this game too. And they do just like they played. If they play just like they played against UCF, Colorado going to be it's going to be a blowout. The linebacker group play just like they played against UCF. It's going to be a long game for Texas Tech. I promise you that. I promise you that. It's going to be a long game. It's gonna be a long game because they don't match up with Colorado. Yeah, yeah, that string yard messing up, man. I don't know what's going on. That prime effect is real. They raised all the prices on the games in the hotels. Yeah, I heard they did. Blessing, what's going on? 10-2. You've been saying that all year, sir. I've been right there with you. 10-2. I'm right there with you. Mustang crazy. What's going on? ATL always represent. Appreciate that. But once again, like I said, Colorado season is right there in front of them. All they got to do is go out there and win one game at a time. Beat Texas Tech and keep chopping. We're going to be in that Big 12 championship. Colorado going to be in the Big 12 championship if they win one game at a time. Concentrate on Texas Tech, take care of business, and we will be in the Big 12 championship. And once we get in that Big 12 championship and we win and get to the college football playoff, man, it's money time. Money on the floor. Money on the floor. Money is on the floor. And I think we're going to be there to collect. I know they don't want to see Colorado in that playoff. I already know the big dogs up there. Shoot. Coach Prime said in an interview he can't wait to get to Texas and show us what he got. Matter of fact, hold on.
This is one of the few teams in the country that's been lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated. That's a song, isn't it? Lied on, cheated, talked about, mistreated. That's like a gospel song. Honestly, man, yeah, I don't know. We've been through a lot, and we're prepared for the moment. We're not shying away from what we expect. We expect to be in this. We expect to be where we are. We expect to be better than where we are, honestly. But we're here, and we're thankful, we're happy, we're excited, we're elated, but we're not done. And we cannot wait to get to Lubbock to do what we're gifted to do. It's a daunting challenge, on the road, we love it.
You heard Coach Prime right there? He said it's a daunting challenge. They on the road and they left. He said they can't wait to get to Texas and show us what they got. Coach Prime got a team, y'all. We've been trying to tell y'all since the preseason, since the summer, since the spring, and now in the fall. Coach Prime got a football team ready to rock and roll. He got a football team ready to compete, and Coach Prime know he got one. He know he got one. Why you don't think he know he got one? He done played in college before. He done played in the NFL. He know what a championship team supposed to look like. He put one together at Jackson State. I'm trying to tell you right now, Coach Prime know what he got. And he ain't going to surprise me. He might surprise y'all. This team has not been surprised me. He told us, you better get me now because I'm coming. So at this time, I'm going to bring up the guest, Mr. Life in Football himself, and we're going to sit down and talk about this thing for 30 minutes.
What's happening, man?
What's up, partner? How you doing, man?
Good. Chilling.
Appreciate you for joining me, man. Appreciate you for joining me. I'm going to go and get right into it, man. I ain't going to waste nobody's time. Like I said, we got Life in Football, Colin Moore. In about 15 more minutes, y'all put your question down in the chat. I'll pull up a few questions. We'll let him answer, and we're going to move on. All right, Colin. Coach Prime, the head coach of Colorado football team, took over a team that was 1-11.
Yeah.
His first season, he went 4-8. The reason why he went 4-8 to me, he was being respected. He respected Jackson State. He didn't want to leave them hanging. And the transfer portal was getting ready to close up, and all the good players had not made a decision, went on. Well, but that's okay. He still came in there and did what he said he was going to do, right? They went 4-8. He told us, hey, y'all see what I see. I need some trenches to go with my boys that I got. Y'all already know how we get down. Yeah. All right? This year, if you look at where we at now, he's 6-2. I remember your first time on my show. You told me, and the audience said, y'all, this could be a Cinderella season.
Yeah.
Tell us, what did you see and what did you mean by this could be a Cinderella season for Coach Prime and Colorado football?
Well, in that first year that he was there in 23, we won 4 games, but we could have won 6 off a couple games we gave away, and you could have won more than that. So you had a better team in 23 than our record indicated. And then this year, soon as we got to December of what? 23? Yeah, December of 23, Coach Prime went to recruiting all O linemen, all D linemen. So we were locking in on all the guys that we needed. And they were starters at their location. So when you add that in and a better line on both sides of the ball, and you already stack that wide receiver, you got the running backs, you got the secondary, you got the defense. It's on y'all now. So, and then another thing that let me know that we could have a Cinderella season was TCU had won in 21, I believe. 21 or 22. Yeah, 22. 22. 22, they had the Cinderella run, but the year before that, they were 5-7. So that was an indication that, hey, man, you could do it if you get the right pieces. And Coach Sonny Dice had came in, got his offense coordinator, got his defense coordinator, and everything was clicking, and bam, they rolled out. Well, we had Pat Shermer, which Coach Prime believed in. Then we got our coach Rob Livingston. I believed in him. So now we got both coordinators, got people you believe in, got the supporting cast, all the players. It's right in our hands. And you looked at everybody that we played so far this year, we could technically be 7-1. And then if you really look at it, if we would really try, maybe Nebraska was just out of hand, but it's still at the same time, if we went through that one pick and could have caught a pick, man, that changed the whole ball game.
And so, if Hill Green had started that linebacker,
it could have been could have been a whole different situation. So now you got it. Now we on the back end in November. This the make or break part of the year. Right now, we right where we want to be. That Cinderella season. Right now, I'm calling it's favor with us right now. So if Iowa State lose tomorrow against Kansas, which they could, because I keep telling people Kansas is 2-6 record-wise, but they not like that. They better than their record. They really could be 6-2 or 7-1. Easy, but that's just how the cookie crumbled on them. And I ain't talking about crumble cookies. So now you have it where Kansas could whoop them, and we went out. We off in there. And we still have everything we want available. You got the Big 12 championship available. You got the playoffs available if you win that game. Then you get off into the playoffs. You got the championship round where all the championship team plays that played in the conference championship games. Then you got the game after that, and then you got the chip. So you playing 3 games. Well, win the first 2 games, you in the chip. So we right there. We right where you could dream it up. It's just now we got to finish it.
Right. That's a good point. I just got through talking. I'm glad you came on and verified. I just told them when I came on. Everybody keep telling me this the game of the year. This is the toughest game. No, Kansas is going to be the toughest game. But I ain't going to worry. But if you look at Kansas, just like you said, they only don't lost some games that they don't lost by 3 or 4 points.
Right.
They've been right in there. That's one of my concerns of the team that I said in the beginning of the season. But I won't talk about that. All right, we getting ready. We don't give Coach Prime his introduction, and we don't give him his flower, right? The job he done did a good job. He did a great job, him and his coaching staff. When you look at the offensive side of the ball, going into Texas Tech, what are some key things that Coach Prime and the Colorado football team got to do on the offensive side to beat Texas Tech?
Well, you already know Shador them going to do what they do on that offensive side. Like, their secondary gives up 300 yards a game when they averaged out. But you got a quarterback, the first game on them, threw for 506 yards or 509 yards. We don't even know who that quarterback is. So if he could do that, Shador sure enough can do that. Then you got the past 3 to 4 games they have played all the quarterbacks throwing good yardage on them. So Shador with our wide receivers, and then Shador being who he is, they ain't seen a quarterback like us. Now, TCU does have a good quarterback, and he does have a lot of passing yards with a lot of TDs. but he still ain't Shador and what we have with Shador. So right there, our wide receivers gonna give him that work. Then you hand in the fact that our running game, if we run the ball with 20 times or more and let Charlie O get some, DH get some, and Micah get some, man, they offense, to me, Colorado offense really becomes unstoppable. Now is what do our defense do? If our defense step up, and I keep telling everybody this is how I'm really looking at these games now. I don't even look at the games like in just like how I go. I'm looking at the first three to five drives on offense. Do we score the first 3 to 5 times? And then on defense, do we shut them down the first 3 to 5 times? And if we do that and we're up 21 zip or we're up 28 zip, man, it's pretty much it's can you keep your foot on the gas and can the defense keep shutting them down? So it's can Texas Tech outdo our defense? That's what it's really coming down to. Because we know Shador them gonna put up points, but can our defense shut their offense down? And that's gonna win us the game. Rob Livingston them and George Hilo and everybody else, that's what's gonna win us that game.
Okay. Now, once again, on this offensive side of the ball, what do you think about Phil Loho, the offensive line coaching, the way he substitutes the offensive line? You think that's a good thing? You think he's gonna help more, or he's searching for the right combination on his offensive line so they can be done?
Man, I actually almost don't even think about them unless it's going bad. So whatever they doing so far, Arizona, Cincinnati, it's been working. So hey, whatever y'all feel it working. Because you got Pat Shermer, used to coach the offensive line, so he still know the offensive line. You got Phil Loho. This is first year actually being the coach. Like you get to tell these boys what to do. But you still got Coach Pat Shermer there to look out for you. So you got your knowledge plus Pat Shermer knowledge. Man, y'all can piece that thing together. All they got to do is really keep them off Shador enough.
Right.
Keep them off Shador enough and let them. And that's going to be a wrap. So I don't know how they rotate them, but these past 2 games, I'm good with it.
Okay. Now,
the K-State game really went like bad or nothing. It's just we just didn't. I don't know. We just went in sync that night.
Right, they went into it. Now, when you look at the running game don't improve. So, what's your thought on Isaiah Augusta, the way he's been running that football?
Keep holding it, but I want to see him really get in there and maneuver and bam, or DH do it, or Micah do it, or Charlie O. I just want to really see him just fly through there and hit one. And then and consistently do it. Like you just find that hole. And that's what I'm waiting on him to do. I know he ran the ball 22 times. I know he almost had 100 yards, but I want to see him just slide through there and just bam, like, oh, we got one. And then when you start running it like that, that's going to change the game. So our run game going to help Shador pass even better. And the same way, I know Texas Tech trying to run it too, but
they gonna run it. That coach done said he gonna run it, coach. He stood up at the microphone and said, "We gonna run that football." And when I looked at they records, they stats, that dude don't got 100 yards in every game he don't play this year.
Yeah, he have. But our defense done shut a lot of running backs. Hopefully we can shut it down like we did the UCF running back, or the Arizona, or the Cincinnati. But only game we really gave up yards rushing was the K-State game, and that was coming off a bye that wasn't really like how we were supposed to come off for. If we would have played them right after UCF, I think that'd have been a different ball game.
Yeah, I do too. That's a good point. Good point. Now, talk about the relationship you think you might have a little inside knowledge on between Pat Shermer and Shador.
Well, Pat Shermer to me is everything. You couldn't have dreamed up a better situation for Shador. Like, this your last year. You want to go to the NFL. You know you're going. You know you're going to be a high draft pick. Who else better to talk to than a head coach and an offensive coordinator that was in the NFL? So he's going to give you the game. Then you got Tom Brady teaching you stuff. You got your daddy teaching you stuff. You got all you got all the elites at your disposal, but you got a head coach that was in the NFL, the head coach of 2 NFL teams, as well as he was an offensive coordinator of NFL teams that has dealt with plenty of different quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gold mine. That relationship was gonna work anyways. Like if somebody telling me, hey man, Seymour, I'm finna look out for you. I'm finna teach you the game in this YouTube world. Bro, teach me. I ain't gonna knock that. So that relationship was gonna work anyways because he's giving him the game. So now he's really prepping him for the league. That's pretty much how I seen it.
That's what I saw too. That's why I say he's getting ready. He's gonna get you good ready for the league.
Yeah, that's league ready to me. Now that makes us look even better with you saying, well, we got an NFL head coach on the squad as an offense coordinator. So he's gonna teach you the game. So all offensive players should want to come. You getting the best information. Point blank period.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, when you look at the defensive side of the ball and the coordinator, Robert Livingston, what do you think of him so much? I'm telling you, you're going to hear me. I'm going to say this right now. I hope this guy don't leave. But if they win this Big 12, make this playoff, NFL team going to come for him. You watch and see, Colin. I hate to say it. I hope he don't leave a NFL team that's struggling. Coach Prime don't put the spotlight on this team.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if this defense come out and dominate all the way to the Big 12 and get in the college football playoff and just win one game and shut that team down and don't let it be an SEC team. They coming for him, boy. So what do you think the job Robert Livingston has done on the defense side of the ball for Coach Prime this year?
Him right now. He the man, like he's doing it. But one day he said in the press conference, I really just thought it was all him. Well, I ain't gonna say I thought it was all him because you got Damian Lewis first round.
Oh, yeah.
Warren Sapp first round and Hall of Fame. George Hilo, you got Coach Hart, you got Coach Matthews, you got Deion Sanders. You got a lot going on, and plus whoever else breaking down information. So, but when Rob Livingston came in and said one day they was interviewing him at a press conference, and he said, yeah, man, when I come in at halftime, because we know the second half, they shut down everything. So he said, hey, when we come in second half, George Hilo done broke down everything. So I'm like, well,
I thought it.
And then he said, Mathis got this red zone. So I'm like, okay. Everybody doing their part. So when they come in, that's going to make him look even better. So he is all that, but now you wonder how much is it him versus with all of it being collectively added up. So now you don't know how to call it. I guess he is him. He does got the wisdom. But now you add in how much of that is George Hilo? How much of that is Warren Sapp and Coach Lewis? How much is that is Coach Hart? How much of that is Coach Matheson? How much of that is Coach Prime? Like what they all seeing. So now you're really trying to figure it out. But collectively, they got some, man.
Yeah, they got
some. Here's gonna be popping. Say we get into that Big 12 championship game and Iowa State lose tomorrow, Lord's willing to do, or BYU lose twice. Both of them get 2 L's before it's all over. And we win out and we go to the Big 12 championship game, win in Dallas at the Cowboys Stadium, ATM Stadium, whatever they call it. Then you get into the second round of the playoffs because, you know, we don't have to play in that first round. Right. Second round of the playoffs because you won the championship game. Whoop that team. Now you play this game right here. You a game away from the chip. Whoop that team and you in the chip. Yeah. Somebody coming for him because why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll go to nobody in college.
He ain't that type of person. Nah.
Yeah, I think he NFL bound only.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying this season, but it's very a good possibility somebody could come. And Coach Prime said himself, like, hey, y'all, Rob Livingston he like that. I hope we can have him one more year. But he like that. So with all that being said, hey, you got something. Now let's roll.
Yeah, right. I heard Coach Prime on the interview with Roman Dean. He said, well, he might as well get used to it because it comes. I said, okay.
Exactly.
He sure said it. He just said, Colin, I watched the video, bro. I went back and watched some of your YouTube stuff that you've been doing, and I saw the highlight of when Travis ran down there and struck that pole.
Yeah.
The highlight pole, and I saw you on the sideline. That looked like Colin.
Yeah.
So when you was at that UCF game, how was it, the atmosphere at that game that day?
Well, man, you know that's the crib. So they in the O, and I'm right by the O. Man, listen, I told Coach Prime myself, man, I said, look, I wish I could have had you off at Tampa at USF, because he'd have been right here by me now. Okay. But he in Boulder, so it is what it is. So when they came down to the crib, man, everybody in the state of Florida that rocked with Prime was there. I'm talking about, man, you could have said it was almost like a family reunion. Everybody there, everybody just chilling. Everybody want to see Prime do what they do. So we had I did record it. I didn't post it, but I did record that whole side. Stayed for Coach Prime until the game was over. I'm talking about UCF side done dipped. They like, man, we done. Colorado side still there, man. You got people goals in their mind. You got you got everybody you can think off in them stands to see Coach Prime. So that was amazing. Then that play that Travis Hunter got the pick. Matter of fact, 2 plays really caught my, well, about 3. 3 plays caught my when Shador threw that pass to Will Shepherd. So I'm on the sideline. And I see him throw it, and the way I see how the DB positioned on, I'm like, man, that's going to be an incompletion. This might not go good. Just the way the DB was positioned on Will Shepherd. So I was looking at the pass, I'm like, man, I say, well, I ain't even going to look at the scoreboard, because if I look at the scoreboard and I might throw it off, they might get a pick or something. So I ain't going to look. I'm just look downfield to see if he catch it. I see Will Shepherd jump for it, but I'm like, still, nah, he ain't going to get that. Bam. See the crowd go wild. I'm like, dog, he caught that? Because I thought the DB was in position.
I was looking at that. I thought it was the interception.
That's what I said. I thought the DB was in position to make a play on it, but he didn't. So Will Shepherd, when he got it there, all right, boom. Then the next play was I seen another play where Micah was in there. So they gave it he ran it good. And he was strong arm in the ground, so he wouldn't fall. I like, oh boy, so I told him after the game, hey dog, don't worry about your carries. You keep balling on what you get, and they gonna give you that ball. I'm saying, bro, what I seen tonight, you him. But when Micah had it, Micah was just slicing through there. And I was like, dog, every time they gave him the ball, he just boom, boom, boom. And I told Micah at the beginning of the game, like, bro, your vision is on another level. So that's why I want Micah to be off in there too. All right, so them the plays I saw there. Travis Hunter, I'm sitting on the sideline. I see the one wide receiver roll up, boom. Then I see the tight end sit there in the flats. I'm like, all right. Then I see Trap in between. I'm like, well, I doubt the quarterback throw that. Quarterback threw it. See Trap take off, boom. I'm like, God, dog, he got that pick. Well, then Trap jumped up. And as he jumped up, I'm thinking, what is he finna do now? So now he running past me. So my mind thinking, what this boy finna do? So I said, oh, okay, he running to the student section. Oh, he finna sell him out, because they were dogging him at the beginning of the game. Just talking to him like crazy. So I said, oh, he finna sell out on him. Then that boy stopped. So when he stopped, I'm like, what in the world are you doing? When he cocked that leg up, I said, oh, shoot. He in there posed on him. He said, bam. I said, God, dog. And I went wild on like, ah. And it was funny that my phone everybody went to text me and stuff. And I was like, why everybody text me? So I looked up. I thought it was because of the Travis Hunter play. But on one angle, I would have been full on. On another angle, I was on it, but I thought it was full length. So I said, why everybody texting me? And I ain't even on that play like that. What play they done saw? Because I ain't on there. Then I realized we blowing UCF out. So I'm on my phone trying to figure out, respond to everybody that's been hitting me up. Then I see LeJontay run past. I said, oh, okay. Dog, LeJounte all on the sideline. He coming back up. I see Jimmy running. So I wonder what they finna do. Like, why Jimmy so happy running over here? So boom, Jimmy get closer to him. I see Jimmy all goals in his mouth. Yeah, Jimmy Bob. And I'm like, so I'm looking at Jimmy mouth, and I'm looking at them two boys like, dog, what my Florida boys balling. So I'm just sitting up there like this. And then next thing I know, man, I look at my phone, everybody like, bro, you was on TV. I'm like, I was on TV when? Boom. God got it with my Life of Football jersey, shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Easy as hell, but you could see it. You see me smiling at them, and what I'm smiling thinking, look at that boy with all them goals in the mouth. The boys like that looking, boy. Dog, they living a good life. And damn, God got me right on their position good. The Life of Football shirt sitting there. And man, and I'm just smiling. I thought about, I said, I could have been doing anything. I could have been digging my nose. I could have been looking this way. I could have had my head down. I could have been just been doing anything, but the camera caught me in a great position. Crop caught third in a great position. I'm like, oh, well, you couldn't beat this. Then after that, Coach Prime them getting into the press conference, and then he showed me more love. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that last night.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you can't really beat that. God just blessing this thing all the way around.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a blessing, my man. All right, check this, Coach. 2 weeks ago, I did my top 5 players on Colorado football team so far out of these first 8 games. Now I'm gonna share them to you. I'm gonna see what you're gonna say. Yeah. All right, this is what I'm gonna talk about. All right, coming in at number 5, I got Jordan Seaton, the freshman on the offensive line. I think he's the 5th most valuable and best player on Colorado football team right now. So when you look at Jordan Seaton and the way he done played so far, tell us what have you seen and noticed about his play.
And he just been like, for him to be out there as a true freshman,
right,
getting to play against DNs that been playing. It ain't like he been going against a true freshman DN or true freshman D tackles all season long. He been getting veterans. Guys who've been out there. So for him to hold it down like this as a true freshman, and they be doing them rankings on him and stuff, and your averages and stuff, he been holding it down. So I'm proud of it. I really been thinking to myself like, oh, this boy really finna do 3 years and be gone.
He really is.
Sophomore. So sophomore, he should be better.
Right.
Which he's getting better now because he's getting used to it. But next year, he going to feel even more cockier. And then his junior year, he going to feel real cocky out there. Like, boy, they already talking about me for the league. Boy, I'm finna go get this money. So his sophomore year, I feel he should play better. But his junior year, I feel like he going to play lights out.
Exactly. I think he's in a good position.
He's going to be ready for the lead then. Like, man, I'm finna go lead by. And then Coach Prime always say, he is as advertised. So we keep getting 5 stars like that, or 4-star, 3, or whoever. We get them like that, we gonna be gravy.
Yep. All right. Coming in at number 4 on my list. Now this might not be your list. I'm gonna hear your list at the end. Be thinking while you're going through and put your 5 players here. All right. Coming in at Coming in at number 4 on the thing, I think Cameron Simeon Craig, the safety. Dude been lights out. Everybody keep telling me he undersized, but the way he playing lights out, my brother. So when you look at Cameron Simeon Craig, how has he played for Coach Prime this year?
He been doing his thing. He'll bust you up. He'll give you all that action. He'll play his man. They'll do this thing. So I like him. He has been doing his thing.
Yeah. All right. On 3rd on my list.
He had a play against UCF. I'm talking about that, man. If he would have made this pick, which he couldn't have because his body, now unless he was 6'2", maybe he could have made it because his body could have stayed in bounds. But the way he jumped, like they threw him a pass, the wide receiver a pass, and the wide receiver was trying to catch it, and he jumped over the dude's head. So he owned the dude's head on just sitting on his back, about to catch the pick. But both of their bodies rolled out of bounds. And when he slid right up to me. So me and him looking at each other, he like, dang, I had it. And I'm looking at it like, boy, Do you know how big time that play was? Like, yeah, like dog, you had one. Like, man, that boy. So I know the scout seeing him. So yeah.
I think he's gonna get a chance to play. Now, the third person on my list, I think the third best player on the team right now to me is Kyle Hill-Green at that linebacker position. Looked like the season started to change when they inserted him at the starting linebacker, and I think he's one of the best leaders on the team, other than Cameron Simeon Craig, especially on the defensive side. So when you look at the play of Kyle Hill-Green so far at that linebacker, tell me what you done saw so far.
He go get it. He go, hey, that boy handle business. He handle business. I think he's positioned himself to where he got to give him a good 40 times. So if he can get a 4.40, he'll turn some heads. If he give him a 4.5, I still think that's good, but he don't want to touch that 4.6. He don't want to touch that 4.6. He got to give him a 4.4 or 4.5. That's gonna bless his situation. So
okay, he is to me now. He is a sideline linebacker.
He is, but he got to give it to him where they wanted it. When they clock that, pop, pop, he got to get him on that. So that hey, they want to see how you test. Okay. Yeah, you got the film, but let me see what he gonna run. So if he can go get it, he might already be a 4.4 or 4.5, but go get trained to get it. If he ain't got it, then he'll be off in there. I think that'll help his situation.
Now, the second best player on the team. Now, I'm just going by what I done seen on the field so far. Now, the second best player on the team so far to me is Travis Hunter. Now, hear me out before you kill me, and they already done got killed. Now, the reason I got Travis at number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's the best player in college football. Right. I think he should be the Heisman winner this year if he continued to do the thing that he need to do and been doing since he been at Colorado. And the third and last thing why I got him at number 2, because when he was injured, they put Colton Hood out there and the team kept rising. When he injured, they had Omarion Miller out there and the team kept winning. And that's the only reason I got him at number 2 on this team, because at number 1, I got Shedeur. I don't think they can replace Shedeur. I don't think they'll win a game with it. I don't think so far. I believe they'll be 0-8 without Shedeur. Them my top 5. So give me some little things about Travis. If you was a GM, put it to me like this. You the GM. That's who got the worst team. Carolina or New England. Which one you pick? Travis Hunter or Shedeur?
Well, Carolina, I know I ain't got a chance with him because Coach Prime ain't gonna let him come. So I'm trying to leverage everybody in the draft.
You don't think he'll go, man?
Tell Coach Prime them is, I don't care what you talking about. I'm gonna draft him. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Go to the UFL? I'm gonna draft him. Yeah.
You the GM.
I'm a draft.
If Prime come to you, Colin, and I'm telling you, he's gonna go play baseball. I'm telling you,
he ain't playing nothing else because all he got is football.
Colin, do not draft. He gonna come back and play with me next year. Then
I don't care. You better bring him back. Then bring him back. And get what? We probably ain't gonna. I'm gonna tank for him again. So I'm gonna play rough ball, and that might be what they try on Coach Prime, because they like, man, he ain't no Manning, so he ain't no Manning. We gonna. So I leverage the whole NFL draft. Everybody gonna have to come through me, cause I'm gonna stand up in the paint. If I get that number 1 pick and I need a quarterback, I'm telling everybody, I'm getting Shedeur. If you want him, you got to pay up. And I'm telling Coach Prime, yeah, I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I don't care what you're talking about. So I know he ain't gonna want that, but I'm gonna tell him. And then I'm gonna try to get every pick I can get. Whoever want him, I'm trying to grab everybody I can get all the picks I can get, and then turn this Carolina Panthers into something. To the run that they made when they made it in 2006 maybe, or 2004, 2005, when they made that run to the Super Bowl. So I'm trying to turn it into that. Travis Hunter could go anywhere because he had wide receiver and DB. So you still probably wouldn't want him on a garbage organization. So I'm wondering how Coach Prime them gonna go about that too, because he says his son. So all right, well, now I gotta look out for him. Like, hey, Trap ain't coming either.
Oh, man.
So I knew, because and on a side note, if I'm Cam, I'm talking to Coach Prime. I say, hey, Coach, who you say garbage? Because I don't want them to get me either. So I'm Cam too. No.
Colin, all of them can't buck the system, Colin.
Well, I'm them. I'm bucking. I'm bucking. Forget that. If I'm them 3 dudes, I'm bucking. Now, if I'm the organizations, I'm telling. I don't care who they book. We don't draft you.
I know that right. I'll let you do it. Now, when you look at Shador and you look at the quarterback from Miami, is there any comparison? One better than the other, both on the same?
Man, we was at the barbershop talking about that tonight, man. I like both. It's just what you looking for. Like, can everything Cam Newton, not Cam Newton, I just saw Cam Newton off of a hand comment. But if Cam Ward can translate everything he's doing in college to the NFL, which it seems like he should, now it's my preference. Do I want a quarterback that can run more? Or because I know Cam can run it. It seems like he runs better than Shador. So do I want that, or do I want somebody who's just gonna stay in that pocket and try to find that guy? Which he'll do it too, but he'll break count. So it's like what I need. Now, if my O-line struggling and we trying to fill it in, then I'm gonna have to go with Cam, because I need him to run up out that pocket a couple times.
Right.
If my O-line on point, then it's whoever we done evaluated, we done sat down and we done watched film after film after film. But you can't really go wrong with neither one, because I always like a quarterback who has started 4 years. They always seem like they do well.
Right.
It ain't got to be always, but if they ball in them 4 years, they should do pretty well in the NFL. Well, Shador has balled all 4 years. Cam Ward done balled every year he done played. So you really can't lose with either one of them.
Right. You're right. But Cam got a quicker release than me. He get that ball, as soon as he hit the hand, he can slang that thing. He got to get rid of it. But
they playing in different systems too. They playing in different systems. And you got different O-line and different competition you playing. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll still take Shador. So Colin, when you look at this game coming up now, Colorado just in a good position. Man, I just hope they start off fast.
Yeah.
Get off fast. That's just the key to me, because you don't want to be out there messing around. I know I keep hearing a lot about the atmosphere out there at Texas Tech, how things be going on and stuff. You already got to fight the referees. You got to deal with the crowd.
Yeah.
If Colorado could just start off fast on the offensive side of the ball, and I believe they, on that first possession, at least in the first 2 possessions, they got to score a touchdown. If they score a touchdown, I think it'll take the pressure off everybody, the coaching staff, the players, the fans, us, and everybody, if they go out there and score a touchdown.
I want them to go them first 3 to 5 drives, score the first 3 to 5, and on defense, either take the ball away or shut them down first 3 to 5. And that gives us 21 to 35 in between them type of points. And if you shut them down like that, you up. So I think if we do that and come out as if we know this is, you either gonna ball or you finna get sent home and that's it.
Yeah.
Then you gonna come with it. So we finna really see what Colorado buy. We really finna see what they truly buy, how bad they really want it. Because this ain't, you can't go out here saying, well, it just went out. Nah. This is balling or you not.
Right.
Because everything on the line.
It is.
Oh, you can make it to the Big 12 championship, because you know Iowa State probably gonna stumble. You know it's an opportunity for BYU to stumble a couple times. But all you need is Iowa State to stumble. And all you need to do is handle business. So, man, they're gonna handle business. Every game, every play, every rep. And if this is what y'all want and this is what y'all done talked about, which it feels like we're gonna have that, then they're gonna be good. But yeah, they got to come out and do their thing on both sides of the ball. The first 3 to 5 drives, and then they got to keep that going from that point on.
Yeah, they can't take the feet off the gas. Now, I was listening to a podcast and they had Rick George on there. Matter of fact, I had Duke the Scoop on my show this past Sunday. I was asking him about Coach Prime them finance, the NIL. He said they straight. Rick George said they got 20 million right now in NIL.
Yeah.
If they got that much money, you think they're gonna get Juju?
Well, it ain't even him that I'm really worried about because he's young. So they're gonna get a 5-star quarterback or a 4-star quarterback, point blank, period, out of high school. So I feel like Juju already ours, just based on everything that Shador done said, based on just how it seemed.
I'd rather them do like Miami did, find a Cam Ward in that.
That's what we need.
That's what I'd rather have.
Listen, we need to find us a Shador, like Coach Prime took him from HBCU, Jackson State. We need to find us a Shador or a Cam. That's what we need. And I had done it before. I told everybody I done already look. I looked through the group of 5. I ain't really do the Power 5.
Oh, you don't look at some quarterbacks?
Through the group of 5, man, there's plenty of them out there.
Oh, yeah?
Plenty of them that can run and throw. They got the size. So if I see it, and I'm not, this ain't even this ain't my physical, like I'm got ownership of the team like Coach Prime do. If I see it and I'm on the outside, I'm pretty sure they done saw it. And then you got
you still got to let them know.
Nah, they know. Hey, they know because I done seen a lot of stuff before. They done seen. So if I done seen all these group of 5 quarterbacks that I like, because there's guys that done throw like 8, the 12, 15 TDs, 0 picks. Some of them threw only 2 picks. They got some good yards. They got some good run yards. So it's like, bro, you pick what you want out of here. Hell, you a dog. So I know
it don't matter. So it don't matter if they get Juju or not. You think they're gonna get a 4 or 5-star quarterback?
I think Juju coming. I honestly believe coming. Like too much stuff added up. Shador has said in the Big 12. I keep telling everybody this in the Big 12 media day. He said that pretty much Juju next. And then
he said
that picture that they took with him handing the keys.
Yeah.
He ain't had the keys to no other quarterback that they had committed.
Yeah, you're right.
They done had a total of 2 different quarterbacks committed, and neither one of them took a picture with them handing the keys.
Yeah.
So he took a picture and the keys.
I was really hoping they get Underwood.
Well, he came. I don't think Underwood came on the show, did he? I know the other Georgia quarterback came on that we had committed, but
okay.
But they brought Juju on the podcast. So
they did. They showed. Boy, when I saw that, I said he's coming.
You got USC that look like garbage out there, so I don't think he want to go out there. And then you look at Indiana, they are balling, but it's like do you really want to be at Indiana? Like, do you now that coach doing his thing, but do you really want to be at Indiana when Coach Prime showed you he gonna have a 1st-round quarterback? Now that Indiana coach, he has a quarterback that's about to come out for this draft. Now I don't know where he's gonna get drafted, but he is a good quarterback. He from the Tampa area. Jordan McLeod. So and Jordan McLeod left JMU and now is at Texas State. He's doing his thing at Texas State too. So I don't know where he's gonna get drafted or how he's gonna get picked up, but he is a good quarterback. So that to me would be the first quarterback that I know of from him. And now you got the Indiana quarterback that's balling, but he transferred from Ohio, which is in the MAC conference, and he was solid. He was a baller there. So he know how to get ballers to do what they do. Juju probably is going to be a baller, but he's an unknown.
Right.
Indiana coach, USC coach, and Coach Prime going to all look for a guy that's been proven. Now, you can work your way into it with Juju, but unless he go out there in the spring ball and boom, and you like, God, dog, what? Maybe it's like that, but I think a young guy I think a transfer guy gonna come in and take over.
I do too. I hope they do. Well, I'm hoping that. All right, Colin, I got a couple more times. Let's go. Check this out. Now, hey, if you listen up in the chat, if y'all in chat, you got a question that you want to ask Colin while we're here, Put it down in the chat. I'm gonna get it to him. Cole, your Florida boys, Miami, play my boy, Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech finna upset Miami. Now, hold on, Cole. Now, this the deal. If Georgia Tech beat Miami, you're gonna have to go on your TV show and get a Georgia peach and bite it 3 times.
Well, I don't like peaches, so I had to bite a.
No, we're Georgia peach, man. You gotta eat that peach. We gonna make you eat that peach. You and Coach Dre, y'all Florida boys, y'all gonna eat that Georgia peach on tomorrow.
Well, you
spit it out there.
My grandmother's from Georgia, so I'm down with Georgia. I thank God that she was in Georgia, and that brought me here. But I could do you if I could drink a peach soda. That's what I do.
Okay, do that. You do that.
I get a Winn-Dixie peach soda for you.
Yeah.
The only way y'all have opportunity in this game. Now, I do got to tell you this. Y'all do got a DB on this team. I think his name Amari Harvey. He from Tallahassee at Georgia Tech.
Okay.
That boy got skills. And if he continue to display that, he gonna be a draft pick. I know he getting drafted. That boy skills so nice. When I seen him ball one time in high school, I'm like, God, I call my homeboy like, bro, this boy so good. It don't make no sense. And I don't really just say that about a lot of players. Like something that really like make me call somebody like, no, that boy's special. So he like that. And only way y'all have a chance is y'all got that quarterback that transferred from Texas A&M back, that number 10. And he ain't there. Is he back?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, then, man, we finna do that. So. Yeah, I'm finna dance too much. Dance. Yeah, I'm finna just be, you know, he knows with it, right? Watch out, D-line, man. Yeah, get over, boy. I'm gonna throw it now. I don't feel like I done played with him back here. I'm gonna throw it. You know what? I want Shador them to hang 50 on Texas Tech. That's probably what they finna. Cam finna do to Georgia Tech. Cam,
I ain't gonna do that.
Hold on. No. All Access Sports Media say Hayes back. Okay, Hayes back and he's still rusty. We finna beat the brakes off him. But if Hayes back and he could run and juke and throw, it might be a different ball game.
Okay, he's back. Yeah, he did say he's back. I didn't know. I didn't think he was back.
Yeah, them running quarterbacks make things difficult. So
yeah, they do.
He gonna get them that. He gonna give them that. They mojo back. So he gonna give them their mojo. But I still think Cam. I think Cam them on that Cinderella run. So you done seen them look like they finna get the door.
They come back.
Still gonna win.
Yeah, you're right. Colin, look at this right here. What they got down in the chat?
Do I think Mata gonna get drafted? He got a shot. I don't know if he gonna get drafted, but like to get drafted, you got to be booting that thing. I'm talking about every time you come on. Now I ain't saying he ain't, but I'm talking about everything you come off your foot, boom, 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 and big boy kicks. I don't know if I know he's good. I don't know if he's giving us that. Like the last kicker I seen get drafted that I actually watched get drafted was he played with Florida State. I forgot that dude.
I know you're talking about start with a J. Jaworski.
Something like that. Jaworski or something. That boy was boom. Like that boy boot the ball. It's automatic. So I don't know. I think he's good enough to do it.
Ms. Johnson say, who will be the coach of the year?
Indiana coach if he could beat Ohio State. Coach Prime if Coach Prime go to the Big 12 championship and win. If Indiana don't make it to the Big 12 championship and lose to Ohio State, and Coach Prime make it to the Big 12 championship and win, Coach Prime got it.
I've got another. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. D said Colin is Webster coming back. Juju wears number 10. Coach Prime gave him number 1, so Juju will get 10.
Wester gone. Wester is league bound. LeJounte Wester ain't thinking about no more college. That boy ready to dance in the NFL. NFL. Man,
Right.
that man gone. He
Yeah, he
gone.
gone.
Coach Prime gave him number 1, not for to get the number 10 away from for Juju. Coach Prime gave him number 1 because he should have gave him number 1 really from the get-go.
Right.
He came in with 108 catches. Like he more than enough show he was him. So
Right.
like he been balling from day 1. So he been him. It's just,
matter of fact, I think, man, he right behind Travis in touchdown.
Man, and with your top 5, I got Shador, Travis, LeJounte, and
you got LeJounte in there?
Yeah, them my top 3 right there.
All right, who the 4 and 5?
I like Preston Hodges because he make picks when we need them. And then I almost want to say DJ or Colton Hood, but then I really want to say
I had Colton Hood at number 9.
I'm gonna say on my number 5, I'm gonna just give it to the defense. I'm gonna give it my main 3 is Shador, Jimmy, and LeJounte. And then my next
You said
2.
Jimmy? You said Jimmy?
No, I'm Shador, Travis, and LeJounte.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're my 3. Then my last 2, I'm giving it to like the defense on 1 and the offensive line on the other. That's how I kind of want to do that. I'm putting them together, yeah.
I got you. That makes sense.
Them 3 really just because without that play that LeJounte made against Baylor,
right?
And we looking at a whole different season.
Hey, you right about that, boy. You sure right about that, Cole. Look here. Kevin Hall said, how much passing y'all should do gonna get tomorrow?
If I could call it, if that one dude threw for 506, I need Shador to throw for $1,000. I need to throw for 1,000 out there. But if Shador could give us 300 and 4 or 5 TDs, or 400, 4 or 5 TDs, or 500, 4 or 5 TDs, or even 600, 700, like, man, get out there and throw that thing. But have Texas Tech DBs, have the defense coordinator talking about, coach, you need to run that ball. I don't care if you get no yards. Run, cut the clock down. Keep that ball off the field. We should throw that ball over the yard on that.
Hey, I believe that way he don't. Yeah, he want to beat Prime too. Now, don't think he don't. He want to beat Coach Prime. Don't think he don't now.
Oh yeah, I know he want to dog him if he get opportunity to.
Yeah, Shine say, is Shiloh a 1 or 2 day guy in the NFL draft at safety?
These next 4 games when Shiloh play, because I know it's gonna go collective of film, all his film work, but at least of what's fresh on people's minds. These next 4 games, he need to show up and show out. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't even if somebody did something stupid to you, you can't do nothing because all eyes on you. So he come to play, wrap up and make the tackles. Then if he don't wrap up, he actually lay the hammer on him where it's causing fumbles or getting pick 6 or getting interceptions. These last 4 games kind of almost dictate where he gonna go.
Right. That's a good point. I think he's going 3rd round. I don't care what kind of game it is. I think Prime got that kind of pull to get him in that 3rd round.
That draft be something. That's
you don't think so, Cola?
I mean, that NFL draft, like, listen, I done asked people about who's going to some of these big boy all-star games, and it only 2 names that came up so far. So
that's it.
Yeah. Like the big boy all-star games. I don't
think BJ Green to get in there?
I ain't saying he can't. I'm just saying
you're going by what you done heard.
Yeah, so far it's only like 2 names coming up. So that means that's why I say the NFL different, because you gotta think you're drafting from Georgia, you're drafting from Clemson, you drafting from every big boy school. Like you only about 266 players getting drafted.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I would love to see a lot of them get drafted. I think they are draftable guys, but just the NFL do stuff. Like I keep telling everybody, Xavier Smith at FAMU was a baller. Now the Rams got him out there balling.
Right.
Isaiah Land was a baller at FAMU. Now they got him out there balling. I forgot the boy's first name, but his last name Bell. Marquise Bell. He had the Cowboys balling from FAMU, but now they showing him love. Like, bruh. So if the NFL will do them like that, they'll do anybody else like that. they just do whatever they want to do.
And
I done seen them draft guys who got hot in one season, and you looking at like, bro, why would you? Because he run a 4.3, and then the dude, I seen the dude get drafted second round to the Bucks because he ran a 4.3 and had a great year, and man, that man was out the league within 2 years. So that was a pick that should have been probably a late round draft pick, but they drafted so high, and that could have been a real baller, but they took him. So yeah.
Wow. Colin, when it's 10 more minutes, Colin. When you look at this college football playoff map, what team on here surprised you, if any? They ranking wise.
None, because
did none surprise you?
No, because everybody on there winning. Now, the thing is, can Bama win out? The thing is, Indiana seems like they're gonna stay in because I think they're gonna beat Michigan and they may lose to Ohio State. But if they beat Ohio State, Indiana and Ohio State still gonna be in. Oregon still gonna be in. So I think them 3 teams stay in. I think Boise State probably gonna stay in unless they lose to UNLV in the championship game. Notre Dame look like they gonna stay in. Miami in. BYU, it could get in off of we beating them, and they still may get in if they only have one loss to us. Georgia, they just showing Georgia love just because they Georgia. I think Texas should have that Georgia spot. And Alabama, and then Tennessee, I don't think Tennessee gonna make it.
You don't think Tennessee gonna make it?
But the majority on there, I think gonna stay. And I don't know what Penn State.
Who you got winning tomorrow? Georgia or Ole Miss?
Again, at the barbershop, we was talking about that. Lane Kiffin, this is moment to throw it in Nick Saban face and Kirby. Kirby beat that man like Kirby hung 50 on that man last year. 50.
I know, man.
And I'm like, bro, you let this man hang 50 on you. So this is opportunity to hang 60 or 70 on them. Like, can he do it? But I don't know. I would want Ole Miss to upset them because Coach Prime, not Coach Prime, Nick Saban laughed at this man at the beginning of the year, said, yeah, we never worry about Lane, man. He never had the trenches. He got everything else. He never had the trenches. And then they said, well, who y'all got for the SEC championship game? Texas and Georgia. So he slapped that man in the face 2 times. So if I'm him, I want to beat the brakes off of Kirby. I want to beat Kirby so bad. I want to put 100 on Kirby if I was him. I try to put 100 on him. I make Kirby want to fight me after the game. I try to put so much. And then I get on there on the press conference and talk my trash. So I would hope he could whoop him. And I take everything that what that boy did. Texas, Georgia, what Georgia was doing at Texas, I do it back to them.
Going back to them.
Go look at that Alabama first half of the Georgia game, and I do everything they was doing. Because they had that quarterback dropping down to the ground, running. Oh, he was dropping down, ducking. So yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. So when you look, you really think if Indiana lose one, you still think they're gonna still stay up there?
They too high. So, they too high right now. Like, now how you gonna knock them when they lose? If they lose,
because they got them number 9.
Yeah, but if you
really lose one, and they got them ranked number 9, you think they'll drop 4 spots?
Nah, man, because you gotta think the only team they could lose to is Ohio State. They should beat Michigan. They should, but Michigan might come out of that.
Might come out there and put that thing on no Cody.
Yeah, they could. So if Michigan beat them and Ohio State beat them, yeah, they probably ain't gonna be in there. But if they beat Michigan by 14, like they've been beating everybody else, and they play Ohio State and look like they could have won or almost could have won, you can't knock that. They in.
Wow. Okay, we'll see.
The only loss is the Ohio State.
They ain't played nobody, Cody. Indiana haven't played anybody. They don't play the people on the schedule, but
But if they go and play Ohio State to the last few minutes of the game, like to the bear, you got to put them in.
Wow. So when you look at that game tomorrow between Alabama and LSU, who you like?
if LSU quarterback can come to play and it's a night game, Brian Kelly ain't lost a night game at LSU point blank period. So it's a night game. He ain't lost no games, and the atmosphere gonna be electric. I'm going with LSU. Now,
Granted, Alabama lose that, they out of that.
Go in there and do something, but man, it's just setting up for LSU to do what they do. And then that'll officially knock Alabama out the gate. Bam, get out of there.
Yeah, they'll knock them out. They gonna LSU lose, they gonna knock them out too. Well, they ain't even in there, but they gonna be through.
Yeah.
So who you got tomorrow between Iowa State and
I want Kansas to win.
Kansas. Yeah. You think Kansas gonna pull it out?
They got opportunity to. They got a real good opportunity because they're not a 2-16.
Right. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. Yeah, I like that quarterback they got. I like him. If he have a good game, and
they got a running back, they got wide receivers.
Took that thing. Yeah, they got it all. They got it all now. They got it all. They gonna give they gonna give us a good game. Everybody keep saying,
I hope we could just beat them out the gate, but I know it could be for real. I know it can get for real.
Yeah. All right, Colin. I know you used to do them class. I don't know you doing them class. Let them. If you do, you got a class coming up, teach.
November the 19th. Listen, I'm teaching y'all. I'm giving y'all my blueprint, man. I really how to make money on this social media world. And the reason why I give it up is because I always knew I could make money off of social media. I just didn't know how. And then I done tried so many ways. And then once I figured it out, oh, that's what it is. And then the fact that I get to make money on social media using my gifts and my talents. When I come on here, I just do me. The same thing I'm doing with you, I used to do with my homeboy on the phone for free. Now I come on here and get paid to do it. And people enjoy it. So I'm giving them my whole blueprint, how everything, you can work that thing up. And then, but you use your own gifts and talents with it. So you know how to sing, you know how to cook, you know how to draw. Whatever your gift is, bring it to the marketplace. This is a marketplace. Everybody get to see me. Either they're gonna rock with me or they ain't. But so far, God been blessing it. So I know he'll bless everybody else's gifts and talents. So on November the 19th, on a Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm teaching them everything I done learned. And then I got other YouTubers that like really be balling on. I'm talking about balling. And we be sharing information like, oh, hey, I tried this and this and this and that worked. And they're like, no, I tried this and this and this and that worked. So I'm like, all right, cool. And they get that information. So they're getting way more information than just mine. And then they can email me at info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. And again, the main reason I did it is because I used to want to learn stuff from people, but they be trying to charge you like $2,000. Like, bro, I know your stuff good, but for $2,000, you better guarantee I get out there and ball. But I put my price at only $25 because I figure, man, if you trying to make a come up, you ain't got $2,000 to give me. Now, if I'm out there just balling, I might have a group that I give a deal to that's worth $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000 because I know what I'm doing on YouTube. So I know what I can really charge, but I just want to help people get to this. So you don't have to go have no second job. You ain't got, and then if you do got a second job, it's this because you use your gifts and talents, and this will make more than your second job. This will make more than your main job. This will take you away from working for anybody. It'll have you working for you. So yeah, I'm that's why I give it up. So
man, that's good. That's good information, bro. That's good information. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media, bro.
Just hit Life and Football, and you're gonna see everything.
Okay.
You type up Life and Football, we coming up everywhere. It don't matter where you type it up at. We coming up. Bam.
Yeah. So how long you been doing this, Colin?
Really, me and my business partner been talking about stuff like this since 2004. But when we really officially started the business was like 2019.
2019. Okay, I think you did tell me that. So where are you trying to take Life and Football in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, I'm officially working for me, and where we could do stuff where we can have cameramen filming high school games, we can have cameramen filming us. document what we got going on, where we could travel and have cameramen in all across the country, man. Just getting all the top-notch high school games, getting the top-notch players with cameras around. You got your boys at all the big boy universities. You got a cameraman just following them around, just getting all the information. And we just loading it up. So yeah, but definitely working for myself. Definitely working for me.
That's good. So when was the first time you met Coach Prime before I let you go? You recall that?
I officially seen him in 2019. Like, that was my first time seeing him in person, was 2019. December of 2019, then that first couple weeks of January, when everything kabooyah around the country. Right. But I never said nothing to him. I saw him, I was like, hey, I couldn't, nothing came out my mouth, because I was like, well, if I say something to him, what is that going to, he ain't gonna know me. I ain't got nothing to offer him. So then the 23 year started, and I just came off of fasting at the end of December of 22, fasting, reading my Bible. I was reading hard, posting every day about Colorado, and then bam, pregame show DM me and like, hey man, Coach Prime want to have a meeting with y'all if y'all available. I'm like, yeah, I'm available. Bam, he gave us the meeting. The first time, I think I had my first meeting with him in like May of 23. From there, it went from him meeting with me to eventually he started calling me and FaceTiming me and stuff. So that's where we at now.
Okay then, partner. Man, good to have you on, man. Appreciate you walking me on this Friday night.
Appreciate it, man.
Like I say, I'll be checking you out sometime when I get a chance. I definitely watch the replays. And I think you do a good job, man. You do an excellent job covering Coach Prime in the Colorado Buffalo. I used to cut to Syracuse. I think I seen you did Syracuse a couple times.
Yeah, I have, but I just laid back on it. I got my second channel where I be doing stuff on, but
you got a second channel?
Yeah, I got a second one, but I mess with it sometimes, and I lay back, mess with it sometimes. Basically, I want to take this one where the far as I can take it, then I can do all the other stuff.
Okay, that's good, man. Good plan. I bet you're going to see. You already know to see. So, give us your final thought on Colorado and your prediction before we get out there.
I know Texas Tech gonna come out and run and throw. I ain't gonna look for them to do just one or the other. They doing both.
Okay.
I don't want it to be a close game like North Dakota State or Baylor. I just really want to come out and do them like we did UCF, Arizona, or Cincinnati. If we could do them like them 3 games, we good. If we have to play them like a North Dakota State, I take that, but I don't want to. I just know they got a quarterback that can run if he have to, and I know he could throw it. He got 3 wide receivers he throwing to. They got a running back, so it just can we shut them down enough to force them to do what they really don't want to do, is throw it 1,000 times versus only like 23 to 28 times. So that's the ballpark they want to keep it in. I want them to have it where they have to throw like 50 times, and we know we got it.
Yeah, I think it looked like when I was trying. I'm good at reading people, but it looked like that head coach Joe, what his name, McGuire. It looked like he want to beat Prime so bad, even though he Coach Bucket. He said, "I'm finna show these folks."
Yeah.
He just looked like that type, bro.
Yeah, you want that win. You want that one hands down.
That's their Super Bowl, man. That's their playoff game. And that matter of fact, they win. Who say they can't make it to the playoff if they going wrong?
They got scenarios that say only 4 out of 16 teams, 2 already eliminated. 14 teams still with the math of it still in it. So I guess they still in it, but they would need this win to stay in it.
Okay. All right. Tell everybody when you're gonna do another live show so they can jump in on that with you, bro.
Man, I might do one right after this, but I don't know. But yeah, okay. I guarantee tomorrow though.
You doing one tomorrow?
Yeah.
You don't know what time?
Nah, I'm just gonna jump on.
Yeah, I big dog. Hey man, I appreciate you, brother. And may God continue to bless you and your family, man.
I appreciate you.
God bless you, man. I'll be checking you out.
All right.
Appreciate you, buddy. All right, y'all. We want to thank Mr. Life of Football, Colin, for joining Sports Talk with BWatts tonight. Hey, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you don't mind, do me a favor. Before you get out of here, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Sports Talk with BWatts, if you don't mind. And don't forget, on tomorrow. Right after the game, I will be doing my post-game show. Yeah, my post-game show with Stephen Woodland and J.R. Fox. We will be here doing the post-game show. Don't forget, as soon as the game go off, come back over here, join us, and we're going to give you our analysis and breakdown of the football game between Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo and Texas Tech, if y'all don't mind. All right? All right, my friends. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Hey, I also want to say a special thanks to my subscribers. Man, I appreciate each and one of y'all who have subscribed to Sports Talk with BWatts. Like I said, I've been doing this for about 7.5 to 8 months. Right now, I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. It's just my first year covering Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. Only thing I ask you to do, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Don't cost you nothing. And hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever we go live or whenever I drop a video. Okay? And don't forget, this Sunday coming up, I got Raw Command Media and I got Coach Drake. And my special guest on Sunday will be Jake. I got Jake coming back to join us from DNVR. He will be our special guest. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a hot show. Hey, if you ain't doing that, always remember, at the 8 o'clock p.m., always come over to YouTube and watch Sports Talk with BWatts. And I'll be the host, Bernard Watts. I want to thank all my sponsors who have taken out the time and trusted me with your business in the past. And I look forward in the near future doing business with each one of you. Once again, I want to thank the people who have helped me along the way, who been a co-host on the show. That's Raw Command Media, Coach Drake, Greg said it, Stephen Woodland, Colin, and JR. Want to thank Duke Scoop for always being there for me. Want to thank the guys over there at DNVR. Appreciate them for always answering the bell, or whenever I send a text message, hey, can you join? No hesitation, they all said yes, I will be there for you. I appreciate each one of you, I really do. And I got to say, a special thank to each of all of you who take time out to tune in and drop a comment in the comment section. People like Miss Phyllis Smith, Miss Selma Johnson, and all the rest of the gang. C-Mo, appreciate y'all for doing that. Mustang Crazy, man, I appreciate you. You just don't know how much I appreciate you. I couldn't do it without you. Wouldn't be a show without neither one of you. And I just want you to know that. All right, from the depth and the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each one of you. I really do. I want to thank everybody in the past. You know who you are, who have sent me in cash yet. I think last week, it was about 4 of y'all sent me a $100 bill. Yeah. I think that 1 week I had about almost $500 just in cash. Yeah. Didn't ask for it. I guess y'all started going across the screen. You just sent it to me with the depth and the bottom of your heart, and God gonna bless you for that, for blessing me. I really do. Appreciate it. I really do. Just don't know how much I appreciate it. I really do. All right. But once again, I think Colorado, like Colin said, is on a still in a rebel run. They are. We just got 4 games left, and it starts tomorrow. Our playoffs start tomorrow. All we got to do is go out there and take care of business. If they want it, if Colorado really want this, they're going to go out there and handle business tomorrow against Texas Tech. They just are. They got the team. Coach Prime got him in a position. They got him right. He got him right there. All you got to do is go out there and take it. It's there. They favor in every game coming up. All 4 games, they're going to be favored to win out. All they got to go out there and just do their job. We got to tell them. If that offensive line block us to do and establish a running game on the offensive side of the ball, and Pat Sherman, if he don't neglect that running game, I don't care how bad it get or how ugly it get or how good it get, keep running that football, Pat Sherman. Coach Prime, if you're tuning in, Coach Hart, if you're tuning in, tell Pat Sherman, keep running that football, because if you keep running that football, and it'll make them linebackers be linebackers, it'll make their defensive end be defensive end. Yeah. They got to know we're going to run that football so they won't pin their ears back and come in now and try to sack Shador. We got to keep Shador upright because we keep him upright and give Shador 3 to 3.5 seconds to throw the football. Shador going to do what Shador do. He's 2. And he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. I don't care what nobody say. He's the best quarterback in college football. So if that offensive line, Benson them, when he come in, especially that right side, if they can get any kind of push when we run the ball, I don't care if you don't give it 3 or 4 yards every time you run. That's fine with me. I'd rather be 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 7 than 2nd and 12 or 2nd and 15. I really do. Long you are moving and moving forward, keep that chain moving on the offensive side of the ball, Colorado gonna be all right. Pat Sherman, use your tight end. So they are small, don't miss a block. You end up to block. Keep blocking. Keep blocking. Isaiah, run that football. Michael, run the football. Dalen, run that football. This is your season. This is your time to shine. And on the defensive side, Barnes and Quinn Barnes. Listen, brother. Quit fighting with that center and that guard and that tight end on that offensive line. You are too big. You can dominate. I'm sure Coach Lewis and Coach Sapp told you what to do. Back it up and go out there and dominate on the defensive side of the ball for Colorado. Barnes, they giving you the chance. If you go out there, you're going to be one-on-one. Because Shador, he's going up against 2 to 3 players each play. They got to block him. So they're going to leave you one-on-one, Barnes. Go out there and dominate. You should average at least 1 solo tackle per quarter before Amara McNeil come in and substitute. Now I hear Tyler Brown gonna be playing defensive tackle too. That's gonna help. He might come in and substitute with you too. But I'm telling you, boys, you got to have that want to. Don't jump outside. Don't cause no penalty. Don't do that out of the ordinary. Just go in there and play football like I know you can. That defensive front, y'all gonna be the key to stop that run. So them linebackers that be linebackers. Keep those offensive linemen off your linebacker. You agree? I want to go out there and dominate. Bring back the danger zone. We agree. I want to see those medical teams going up. I want that running back and that quarterback to tap out beginning of the 4th quarter. Want them to tap out just like y'all did with that against UCF. I want y'all to do that against Texas Tech. I really do. Now that defensive back, Travis Hunter, Preston Hodge, DJ McKinney, and Colin Hood, y'all lockdown cornerback. Y'all some lockdown. Coach Prime said y'all love that bumping ground. Coach Prime said he loved y'all. He know y'all NFL talent. Coach Prime said that. He said that in his last press. So you need to go out there and show us that y'all are them type of dudes. I've seen flashes of it, but I want to see it on a more consistent basis. Because I know Colin Hood, that boy from Georgia, and he all of that. He all of that. He the last one I worry about. Him and Travis, they the last 2 defensive backs don't worry about. Preston Hart, step up like you stepped up last game. DJ McKinney, keep improving. Keep doing what you've been doing. Come up and hit when you know your receiver ain't got the ball. Come up and tackle. Help them with that running back. Shiloh, it's your comeback game. I already know. I ain't even worried about you. I know you the man. You've been that dog. You were that dog at South Carolina. You were that dog at Jackson State. And you were that dog right there in Colorado last year. This is the game to come back and show the world you that dog. You that dude. I know you is. I know you are. And I got faith in you. Cam, keep being Cam. Keep being Cam. Keep doing what you do. You the shark. You can't drive no shark, Cam. You the man. You got this. I know you do. Now, Bentley, the other linebacker, if your foot hurt, go ahead and tell the coach. Go ahead and tell him, hey, I'm going to get a try. If my foot hurt and I know I can't give it all you got, let them coaches know. Because we got another dude over there named West. He come out there and get down. He come out there and get down for you now. Now look, BJ Green, I need 2 sacks. I need 2 sacks, BJ Green. 2. Sam Oklahoma, I need 2 sacks from you too. Go in there and make that quarterback surrender. Make him surrender. Let him know. Put the world on notice tomorrow at 4 p.m. at 7 o'clock. Make everybody go, whoever got a podcast, whoever on TV or radio, make them go on TV and say, boy, Coach Prime in Colorado, they got something. Them boys for real. Nah, I can't go on what y'all been saying no more. I saw this with my own eyes. Colorado, Coach Prime, they got a real team and they coming. They coming. They coming. We coming. I know y'all laughed at me when I told you they going 10-2 in the preseason. We right on track. We right on track. I don't see him lose now another game. And if we win that Big 12, ain't no we gonna win. Why you can't handle us? And when we make this playoff, I'm praying to God that we meet the SEC team, University of Georgia or Alabama, in that playoff. And we gonna put the world on notice. Coach Prime gonna put the world on notice. We here. We ain't coming no more. Coach Prime here. We here. And that's all I got to say. I will see y'all tomorrow as soon as this game go on. I'm telling you, we will be coming on and we'll be talking about a victory for Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. You heard it right here on Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, and may God continue to bless each and one of you spiritually, educationally, and financially, that you may be the person that your family be the family that God wants you to be. Once again, good night, and thank you for watching Sports Talk with BWatts. And I want to say a special thanks to Colin Moore, Life of Football, for being my special guest. Appreciate you. Love you, bro. Anything I ever can do for you, let me know. You know I'll be there for you. God bless you. Especially and also with that. Have a good night. Thank y'all. Colorado defense. They got different characters on this team, and that's why they are must-see TV.
DJ is definitely, he has the potential to be a number 1 draft pick, first round draft pick. Colton Hood is another person who has that potential as well. Preston Hodge has done a wonderful job, as well in the secondary. And we have others that just hadn't gotten that opportunity yet. But to reach in your bag and close your eyes and to bring 3 or 4 of those guys that loves to bump and run out the womb, like I like that. I love that about the corners. That's the way we go out and recruit and try to pick those certain type of young men. and it just took a little time to get them, and now we got them calling. And they know it ain't hard to find. And we're going to prayerfully make another selection round like we did last year and even top that.
Run to the fire! Let's go up front! We need y'all, let's go! Hey, we talked about it in Nebraska. You don't want to be the little brother no more. You want to show all these motherfuckers what we're about. Right? Let's go 3 and out right here. We'll score again, and we'll be down the rest of the night. Who you this is where you show them who you are. Here we go. Oh, shit! Yeah! Let's go! Communicate. Move people off the ball when we run it. Protect the fucking quarterback. He is getting hit way too much. I don't like this. I know you don't like it. I know you like it. Take pride in not letting your man hit the quarterback. Do we understand that? Sir. I don't want to see him on the ground no more. It's time to go hard. Hey, no more MMA. Execute the game. Cover your ass off. Let's go get this. Let's go take this game over. Y'all fucking with me. Let's
Thanks for making the time to do this, man.
No problem. Thank y'all for having me.
There's no other player like Travis Hunter in all of college football, and the Colorado Buffalo Star is here and will join us live when you come back to College Game Day.
You're doing stuff that nobody in the history of ball has done. I think you're averaging like 135 plays a game.
A superstar, an elite talent on both sides of the ball, and a legit Heisman candidate. Everybody, please welcome Colorado's Travis Hunter! What is that relationship that you have with Coach Prime?
It's just an unbreakable son and father bond. It's just like we've knew each other for years, even though we just met 3 years ago.
Oh, show him, Mark. Show him that. Every Heisman baby in the row. Love it, man. Hey, Travis Hunter. Hey!
I just want to tell everybody, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got 3 freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here in red shirt and sit on the bench and play. We're looking for guys to come here and play now.